Where you say you got them from? They came like that?
Sir. I got off Amazon.
And you decorated it. Yeah. Good. Give it up. Come on, give it up. Inside Christ. Welcome to Isupk Wednesday night class. Chicago scripture breakdown. We're gonna get right into it. There's a lot of things going on in the earth. The Most High is definitely working. What's that battle rapper's name? He was like, "Let me work, let me work." He was battling.
Not that wasn't twerk. That was
he was from the cat from Harlem.
Yeah, Khan.
Damn, I'm thinking
not T-Dot.
Loaded Lux.
Khan.
Yeah, he said, "Let me work." You know what I'm saying? And he worked.
Yeah.
So all we saying in the Isupk under Commanding General Yohana, you understand, is that let the Lord work, man.
Right.
The monkeypox is working.
Damn right.
Yeah. Yeah, you understand? The third world war is slowly creeping. Like Christ said, it should be wars and rumors of wars.
That's right.
Everything that the Lord prophesied in this holy book here that we call the Bible, we live in it every day. We just got finished, you know what I'm saying? This is my first time teaching since the 5 weekend. The 5 weekend was about 3 weeks ago. About three weeks ago. The Midwest came together. Other brothers and sisters from across the country came. Commander General Yohana and the generals came down. I mean, it was definitely our best event. You know what I mean? Brothers worked hard. The sisters was working hard. I mean, when we had these cookouts out, it is literally a taste of what the kingdom of heaven is going to be about. You ain't got to worry about no violence. Mm-hmm. You bring your woman. You ain't worrying about nobody talking to your woman, right. Unless a brother get overly drunk. Now, we done had a few of those. You know what I'm saying? I remember one pastor, our brother Trooper Atazad, he no longer in the school. I brought the brother down, but the brothers brought him down. I think it was the Passover. I think it was right before I came back to Chicago, and the brother was in there talking to everybody's red. I'm sitting at the table. Brothers come over to me like Salaki, Cap. I mean, I wasn't the cap at the time, but Salaki. Brothers, he's talking to 2 or 3 brothers red. Anyway, you know what I mean? Definitely the taste of the kingdom of heaven 5 weekend.
That's right.
Brethren dwelling together, we had a damn good time, man. You understand? So big up the yourselves a hand, man. Looking forward, you know what I'm saying, to the New York cookout.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying, down there with Captain Yacht. You know what I'm saying? I told Captain Yacht over the phone, I don't give a damn what he do. He ain't gonna fuck with that what we just had. I talk crazy, Captain Yacht. That's my brother, man. You understand? So it is what it is. Any questions? You know what I mean? Before we get started?
We don't have any questions.
Ain't no sweat. I'm sure they're gonna come. They definitely will come. If not, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna be having camp in Milwaukee this Friday. Camp in Chicago Saturday doing the work of the Lord. We do dual day. Y'all ain't ready for that, huh?
Sir.
Camp 2 days out the week. You understand? Yeah, all work. You understand? When I was in Philly, we went to camp in Philly on Friday, and then we went to camp and where we go? Camp in Philly on Friday, and then we went to camp in Times Square on Saturday. Oh, Captain Yacht, he might got us this year. Left the man and went and he having camp in Times Square for the New York cookout. You understand? He might have got us, Kwan. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? We'll see. But being that we going to Milwaukee, I don't know if you brothers heard of they got a gang out there, right? They call the Kia Boys. Any of y'all ever heard of that?
Live, sir.
Okay, it's a gang in Milwaukee. These guys are called the Kia Boys, and what they do is they go around and breaking in Kias, breaking in Hondas. Just this summer alone, they say they done broken over 10,000 cars in the city of Milwaukee. These are young black males. Yeah, when they break in the car, they joyride in the car. They joyride All this, what I'm telling you, you can look up.
Right.
They joyride in the car. They drive so reckless that they cause accidents, cause death. They put themselves to death. Of course, they go to jail.
Right.
They got the whole city terrified. With kid boys, look it up. You know what I mean? So what we want to do, we want to speak in season. You understand? Big up to Officer the Bob Moth. You understand? Brother to move his whole, how many men you know move their whole family, you know what I'm saying, to the city. They never been just to do the work of the Lord and raise the city up. DA for DeBar in Lamont, no, DeBarza is what I call he's a nomad. Do you know what a nomad is? What is a nomad?
It's like a nomad is like a warrior with no home. They go wherever they roam.
That's what they do. Yeah, and now DeBar's in Milwaukee. 5 years down the line, he may be in Canada. I don't know. He may be in Alaska. So he may be where the igloos is at. Who knows? Calling me like, Cap, I'm in the igloo. The igloos is warm. It's no problem. Y'all come on down. I got everything set up. We're having a cookout right on top of the snow.
Right.
All right, so the kid boys, right? They got the city, you know what I'm saying, in an uproar. Now these cats is young, right? They're young kids. Like a lot of them is, I think the age is like damn near from 11 to 15. You understand? Now, being that we go in there, we have been trained in the UBK to speak in season, right? To address the things that's going on in the earth or in the city or whatever, right? What scripture would you pull pertaining to the kid? I want y'all, if you listen online, look up the kid boys, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. This is a serious thing going on in that city with these young men. What scripture would you pull for pertaining to this topic I'm talking about with these men? Go ahead. Go ahead.
If you go to this scripture, Jeremiah chapter 4, verse 22.
Let's go Jeremiah 4 and 22. Let me see if this is where I would go. I know where I would go first. All right. Of course, you know we got to talk about the monkeypox. I mean, how can you not talk about it? It's another damn, what they call it, epidemic. It's an epidemic, plague, another plague in the earth, all while the coronavirus is still going on. Right. Now you got the monkeypox, and 90% of the people who got monkeypox, guess what sexual orientation they have? Right. You understand? Now, remember, when was how long ago was the gay parade they was having down here in Chicago?
That was in the month of June, sir.
Was it June? The whole month of June?
It's Pride Month.
It was Pride Month. Y'all remember that, right? I drove Uber. They was down there celebrating, dancing on top of cars, having a funky good time. Everybody understand? When did this monkeypox hit? A month later?
Right.
You understand? That's the Lord talking. The Lord started to talk. Go ahead.
So also they happened when the Pride Month, they missed those 31 white guys that came in their U-Haul. They was about to do something at the parade, but they got stopped by the police.
Okay, yeah, I heard about that. Well, once again, race wars is in the Bible. You understand? Race wars is gonna come. These white social what they call these white cats with these groups and these guns, militia groups, right? They eventually they're gonna come through white. Now you know the history, gentlemen. Give General Mayak a hand. I don't know if y'all watch this show in the morning. Yeah, you ever watched that? Ask You the Prophets. If you haven't watched it, you need to tune in the morning. Every Wednesday morning, I believe it's 10 a.m., 11 a.m. Eastern time, I believe. And General Mayak, you know what I'm saying, badass general. I used to sit in his classes all the time and learn. Yeah, you understand? And he brought out how he went through the history of the race riots here in America, because I believe today is the anniversary of the Tulsa, Oklahoma riots. Y'all heard about, everybody heard about that. Well, he went through, of course, that wasn't the only one. You understand? But he went through a history of the race riots, and he went all the way there up to damn this shit. Yeah, they ain't stopped. The more that this country falls, the more that these wars outside of America kick up, these white people are going to come through Black and Hispanic neighborhoods with militia groups, and they're going to do what they have always done. You understand? Go ahead, Mayad.
Sir, if I could.
Go ahead.
Just last week, I think it was Thursday or Friday.
Yeah.
Over the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
They caught an Edomite man with a car full of guns heading over to Inglewood.
Mm-hmm.
And this man had a car full. He had high-powered rifles and handguns,
artillery,
a ton of ammunition.
Yeah.
And he was going to Inglewood. So
yeah.
He was about to go into the ghetto and just massacre. They caught him at one of the parks.
Yeah. Yeah. I heard about that. This is something. Once again, this is something that has to be addressed because our people, once again, we are hard. Not only are we hardhead and roughneck, we love to stay asleep. We like, some people like to sleep all day and don't do nothing. That's a sluggard. You understand? Can't be the Lord didn't give you a body, hands, knees, and energy to lay in the bed. You got to get up and work. That's how you get results. And our people better wake up, man, because once again, just like how I close this book, the Lord is bringing a closure to this kingdom. You understand that you call America. Everybody understand? So now let's go ahead, Mariah. Let's get into it. Go ahead, brother.
Jeremiah chapter 4, verse 22.
Come on with it.
For my people is foolish. They have not known me. They are sottish children.
They are what?
They are sottish children. And they have none understanding.
Go ahead.
They are wise to do evil. But to do good, they have no knowledge.
This is definitely something that you could pull for the Kia boys, but this ain't where I would start. Whenever you going through your precepts and you putting your precepts together to go speak at camp, how you start is just like in school they tell you start with the when you're doing a paragraph, you start with the what is it called? Right. Introduction. Yeah. Go ahead.
It's called an attention getter.
An
attention getter.
An attention getter. Give me more.
It's the very first sentence.
I ain't never heard of that one going on. I think I'm
writing the book right now. So
the brother writing the book, give him a hand. I'm just talking about a simple. What did you say? Introduction. Why did went to the whole technical? I'm like, what the hell is Kawhi talking about? Once again, you gotta love Kawhi by the box. All right, we in the game. Go ahead.
It's like the scripture here. We'll start here.
Okay, let me see where you going.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 51 and verse 20.
Okay, this sound familiar. You understand? My yard just got raised up. Get a brother a hand. I had to be wary of raising this brother up because my yard, may start thinking he a captain around his motherfucker. I see his shoulders rise up just another level, when he got raised up. No, I'm just joking with you, brother. Go ahead.
Come with God. The book of Isaiah, chapter 51 and verse 20.
Go ahead.
Thy sons have fainted.
Oh, here we go. Go ahead.
They lie at the head.
Get his brother a hand. This is exactly where I will start. All right, read it again.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 51 and verse 20. Thy sons have fainted. They lie at the head of all the streets as a wild bull in a net. Up, O Jerusalem.
Stand what?
Stand up, O Jerusalem.
Somebody might read this. What does it mean to say stand up, O Jerusalem? What does that mean? Mayad?
Come on, so would that be saying it's time to get on your feet?
Yeah, you understand. Imagine a person, that's sitting down or laying down. This person we've been so spiritually beat up in this place that we don't want to stand up. Excuse me. You see what I'm saying? Like I'm saying, stand up with your shoulders up.
Right.
The Lord is requiring for us, Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, now's the time for us to stand up. Why? Because the knowledge of the truth is here in the earth.
That's right.
Now, this is what's going to make us stand up. Before, we couldn't stand up. We were under oppression. You understand? They so-called let us out of slavery. Immediately, they let us out of slavery. They came up with black codes. Right. And then after the black codes, they had Reconstruction. Then after Reconstruction, it came up with the Jim Crow.
Right.
All of these things, you know what I'm saying, were meant to keep us mentally, you understand, mentally destroyed and still in slavery. Everybody, you understand? Because if we wasn't in slavery, all the crimes that the so-called white man have done to us, we'd have went to war by now.
That's right.
You understand?
That's
These things he done done. This is what caused nations to go to war.
right.
You understand? We haven't went to war because you don't have any power to go to war. So in order for us to get the power, we got to turn back to the Most High. That's that simple, man. Every nation got their own power. The Chinese and Japanese, they got their God and they believe in them. And man, listen, they got racial pride, and every nation got racial pride. You know what I'm saying? But us, you know what I'm saying? We trying to join the people that hate us and that's going to war with us.
Right.
You understand? Read it, brother.
Kamakan, which has drunk at the hand of the Lord the cup of his fury.
That we did what?
Drunk at the hand of the Lord.
Go ahead.
The cup of his fury.
What does that mean? Maya?
So would that be saying that we're in the conditions that we're in? We're directly under the Lord's punishment. Like he's been on us.
Yeah, imagine you drinking a cup, right?
Right.
But this cup right here ain't gonna feel good after drinking it. You know, some things you drink gonna make you feel good. We didn't drunk the Lord's fury, which means the Most High hasn't been with us in this place. We didn't caught hell after hell after hell. You understand? Read.
Thou hast drunken the dregs of the cup of trembling.
Of what?
Of trembling. And wrung them out.
What does that mean? What is it? What does trembling mean?
Trembling is slush.
Go ahead.
Trembling is.
What's up, brother? How you doing? All right. Go ahead.
Trembling is shaking.
Right. So if the Lord say, read that part again.
Thou hast drunken the dregs of the cup of trembling.
Of what?
Of trembling.
What does that mean? What we know what trembling is.
Right.
You have drunken the dregs of the cups of trembling. It's real simple. Lamont.
More along the lines of like when you tremble is because you're afraid. You feel me? And because we sin and disobey the Lord, we're always in fear.
That's give Lamont Yala a hand. You understand? We don't have any power against this beast. Could you imagine being in slavery? You sleeping in the damn slave cabin, and you sleeping next to your woman, and you're worried. What are you worried about? Maya?
So you're worried about the slave master coming in and raping your woman.
Fear.
Right.
You understand? You worried about what else are you worried about? You worried about your children. What? You might wake up in the morning and what might happen to your children? Go ahead.
Might have been sold in the middle of the night.
This is fear. You might die. All it takes is some white cat, you know what I'm saying, to say that you raped his daughter. How many black men got lynched off a damn lie? You see what I'm saying? So you walking all around it, even now, even to this day, a black man, he ain't in the truth. Hispanic man, he walk out his door. Every day his life hangs in balance.
Right.
You get pulled over by the wrong cop. You could have a successful career. You can have all the achievements in the world in this place, and that day you might lose your life. Right. Whereas the white man ain't got to worry about that. He cussing the cop out at the traffic stop.
Right.
Man, hey, what you pulling me over for? So I don't give a fuck. Yeah, take the ticket. Excuse my language. Rip the ticket right in front of him and speed off. Now let you do that. You see what I'm saying? Your damn head gonna be laying on the seat.
Right.
Everybody understand? Let's go. Go ahead, Maya.
And to make that scripture deeper, I looked up the definition of the word dregs.
Go ahead.
Definition of the word dregs: the remnants of a liquid left in the container, together with any sediment or grounds.
You get the point. You understand? Read on.
And wrung them out.
Uh-huh.
Verse 18.
Let's get it.
There is none to guide her.
There is what?
There is none to guide her. Among all the sons whom she had brought forth.
What does that part mean? There's none to guide her amongst all the sons whom she had brought forth. My yard.
Like I said, while we're under the wrath of the Most High, our nation has no leadership.
Yeah, you've had none. Every leader that we've had have failed.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But yet we praise these men. We praising men that have failed at the job. Martin Luther King failed at the job.
Right.
Malcolm X failed at the job.
Right.
All of these cats that you look at failed at. How do you know? We still in slavery until this day. Right. If they had done well, nigga, we wouldn't be sitting here.
Right.
We do. In order for blacks and Hispanics and Native American Indians, in order for us to achieve true success like these other nations, we must have our own land. That's right. We must have our right to govern our own laws, right, our own military, without white people being in our business. Right. You everybody understand? Read.
Neither is there any that taketh her by the hand.
Oh, hey, you see how the Lord worked? You see what I'm saying? The Lord having the conversation with you. I got to read this Bible, man. You got to read this joint. Read that again.
Neither is there any that taketh her by the hand.
You understand that? Like the Lord is bringing this out because our whole existence in the Bible now, the past 100 years ago, we have always relied and looked to another nation as though they was going to be the ones that help us. Right. Instead of sticking with the most. Why won't you just stick with the Most High and follow his rules, man? Like the scriptures say, the laws are not grievous. Right. We just want to be what? Nasty, wicked, and just be, and just live like an animal, man. We see a woman, whether she got a man or not, man, I don't give a damn. I'm gonna sleep with her. Right. You see what I'm saying? And you don't even realize how disgusting you are. I'm broke. I ain't got no money. Guess what? I'm gonna go sell my best friend's mother some crack. I don't give a damn. I don't care that this is my best friend's mother. I'm gonna go sell her drugs. Right. You understand? This is what we've been in this place. Filthy men raping their own daughters, and then mothers knowing that the daughter's been molested and don't give a damn. Right. You understand? So read that one more time.
Neither is there any that taketh her by the hand.
What does that part mean? Neither has there any that taketh her by the hand. My yard?
Sir, would that be saying that there's no one to comfort the sorrow of our nation?
Yeah, no, none of these other nations. These nations that you look to, remember the Lord say about your lovers. Right. Ain't nobody, everybody didn't see the condition you in. Everybody know what you're going through in this place. Ain't nobody taking you by the hand is meaning help you. You run around talking about Africa. You understand? What the Africans have the Africans came and helped you? Have they in the United Nations? Have they told America, listen, it's time to send our brothers and sisters back? Hell no, because you ain't no goddamn African. Right. Everybody understand? Read.
Of all the sons that she hath brought up. Verse 19.
Go ahead, brother.
These two things are come unto thee. Mm-hmm. Who shall be sorry for thee?
Who what?
Who shall be sorry for thee?
Read.
Desolation.
What?
Desolation. And destruction.
What does that mean? What is that talking about? Desolation and destruction. What is it to be desolate? Go ahead.
To be desolate is to be like hollowed out, to be empty.
Yeah, totally wiped out. You hear what the Lord say before he said that? He say, these two things are come unto thee. Who shall feel sorry for thee? What one of these nations have felt sorry for you? You see what I'm saying? None of them. You the Lord's chosen people. Right. These other nations is fighting for a position that the Lord have already reserved for you. Right. Nobody on this earth do anything better than blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. That's right. Nothing. Sports, I mean, whatever. The inventions, you heard the invention that General brought out. It was a black woman that invented the damn GPS. Yeah, Then they later found out it was a black man that helped engineer the goddamn internet.
God.
You invented every goddamn thing.
God.
You understand?
God.
Read.
God. Desolation and destruction.
And what?
And destruction.
Come on, man. They put our people on the slave ships, man. You understand? There are hundreds of millions of them. 100 million Israelites died during slavery. Right. Now, you're going to look up some reports and they're going to tell you, oh, 1 million died, 4 million died, 5 million. The white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
Anytime he tell you a number about how many people that died, you better triple it by 10.
Right.
If he tell you 100 people died in Damascus, 1,000 people died.
Right.
Everybody understand? My yard.
So like you said, what you bringing out is so heavy.
Most High Christ.
You know, everyone heard the story about Rosewood.
Yeah.
They made the movie about it.
Yeah.
And everything.
Yeah.
They showed all that death and destruction that happened in that town in the movie.
Yeah.
And officially on the books,
the
record indicates that 2 to 4 people died in that massacre. They said, I think it was 3 black people. They recorded about 3 black people and 1 white man.
Right.
As having died in the whole Rosewood massacre. Now we know they completely wiped that town
They
out.
They wiped out a town.
A complete town.
Yeah.
They killed thousands of brothers and sisters.
That's right.
And the survivors were kids. And one of the interviews, and she stated all the death and screaming and destruction that she saw as a child and had to run away from in the woods. You know what I mean? They based that movie off of her account. But officially on the record, they said maybe 4 people died.
Lord, have mercy, man. You understand? You see what I'm talking about? Come on now. Read.
Counter with God. And the famine. And the sword.
And the what?
And the sword.
Everybody understand. The famine, the sword, read.
By whom I shall comfort thee.
By what?
By whom I shall comfort thee.
Read on.
Verse 20. Thy sons have fainted.
Thy what?
Thy sons have fainted.
What does that mean? My yard?
It's like, sir, that our young, strong men, usually the army and protection, they got weak.
Yeah. If you're young men that reach a certain age, right? They ready for the military.
Right.
18, 20, or whatever. The Lord saying, thy young men, they would say young or strong.
Thy sons.
Oh, read that part again.
Thy sons have fainted.
Yeah. Read.
They lie at the head of all the streets.
What does that mean? They first of all break down the part that they fainted. What does that mean? Again, go ahead.
So that means they've grown weak. They've gotten soft. They're not fit to protect the nation.
Yeah, you understand. You can equate it today as being emotional.
Right.
Right.
Oh God.
What makes a man strong? According to what the Bible says, what makes a brother strong, God? Is it his muscles? Is he how tall he is? How fast? What makes a man strong? My yard.
So like you said, having the discipline to follow the law, statutes, and commandments.
Your mind is what make you strong. Being able to use this right here. This is what's gonna get a crown on your head. Using your brain.
Right. You
understand? It's a beautiful thing to have muscles and be tall and whatever. But you got to beat this white man using your brain. Up until this point, you have not used your brain. Right. Everybody understand? And using your brain means what? These laws, statutes, and commandments.
Right.
When you go through things in life, this book is full of wisdom. When you feeling weak and you ain't right, you need what? Men who are mentally strong to be able to guide you and tell you the things that you should do. Everybody at some point in life is going to be feeling weak. You understand? We all go through things, man, that break us down, man. Break you all the way from the inside up. You need your brother to be able to grab you and say, man, come on now. We're going to go through this together. Everybody understand? So the Lord say, thy men have fainted. They lie at the head of what? Read that again.
They lie at the head of all the streets.
What is it? What is the head of a street? My yard?
Like you said, the corner.
The corner. Common sense wrapped about it where he said, I wish I could give you this feeling.
Right.
You understand? The corner. That's what it's talking about. Blacks and Hispanics and Native American Indians are known for hanging on street corners in America. Now you reading this, you say, well, goddamn, I didn't know us hanging on the corner is in the Bible. Everything's in the Bible. Your whole life here in America is in the Bible. You understand? Everything that you could imagine, you know what I'm saying? You think you're going through something that ain't. They say, oh, that's biblical times. This Bible, this book, this is for the old. Man, you don't understand. This book, yeah, it talks about things of the past, but it also pertains to the future. They still trying to, the white man, he's still trying to figure out the prophecies that's in his damn Bible. You understand? All anybody got to do is just turn to the Isupk online, and we giving these prophecies away for free. You see what I'm saying? Whether you believe it or not, everything that we say is prophets of the Lord is going to come to pass. We told you Isupk One West can't be stopped. We like a tank. We just roll over thing. You can shoot us with bombs, and nothing going to fade this head. We just going to keep on moving. Right. Everybody understand? Read.
As a wild bull in a net.
As a what?
As a wild bull in a net.
Not only are they hanging on the corners, but they also a what? Read it again.
A wild bull in a net.
What is a wild bull in a net? What does that represent? Go ahead.
Like I said, that's uncontrolled enraged beast.
Yeah, you understand? That's exactly what that is. Uncontrolled cage, a bull that's going key in the net. You understand? And that net is making him do what?
Like go crazy.
Why is it making him go crazy?
Because he's trapped.
That's the point. What do rappers rap about all the time? They say they in the what?
Trap, sir.
They in the trap. You understand? Like us being in captivity is making us go out of our goddamn minds in this place. That's what the Lord telling you. He telling you, your sons have fainted. They lie at the corner of the streets as a wild bull. This the reason why you got this situation going on in Milwaukee, Wisconsin with the Kia boys. Right. They like a wild bull. And all you got to do is turn on the video once the class is over. They still in cars at an all-time rate, jumping in the cars. And I'm telling you, they riding up sidewalks, killing people, killing themselves. They don't give a damn. You understand? This is the predicament that we in. So now when you go to Milwaukee, you got the speaking season. Everybody know about the Kia boys. You understand? So now you go there, and as a prophet and a priest, you address the issue that the people need to hear. You understand? Is there any more on that?
They are full of the fury of the Lord.
They are what?
Full of the fury of the Lord.
What does that mean? They are full of the fury of the Lord. My yard?
Like you said, they're overcome by the curses that we're under. You know what I mean? They're suffering heavily.
Yeah, you understand? Like the Lord is. This is a hard. Most people don't have a hard time breaking this down. They full of the fury of the Lord, meaning the Lord is showing you His anger. You understand, by the actions of these young kids here. You see what I'm saying? That's what it means to be they fueled with the fury of the Lord. The Lord is showing you the error in our ways. Right. That so now our young children who should be, doing other things, mainly learning the law, statutes, and commandments, this is what they doing. What are your daughters doing? They butt naked on YouTube talking about I'm at the red light twerking on the headlights. Right. I can't tell you not one law in this Bible. Right. Now these are daughters of Zion, but they can tell you about I'm at the red light twerking on the headlights. Right. These are people of the Lord. These is people of royalty. We supposed to be in the kingdom right now. You understand? Okay. All right. So now here's what we got. Why are these young boys the way they are? Now we got to get into why are they that way? The Kia boys. We pulled the scripture showing you, you know what I'm saying? We pulled the scripture showing you what they are, but why are these young boys that way? Go ahead.
Like I said, the products of their environment, the poverty and oppression that they're under,
yeah,
and the lack of hope that they see. It, like I said, it drives them mad and makes them lash out. To them, they think this is a form of freedom.
All that's true. All that's true, but you got to go to the source. Who was Christ's number one enemies when he was on the scene? A warrior?
The Sadducees and Pharisees.
Why?
Because they wanted to teach the people. They said Moses see.
Say it again.
They sat in Moses' seat. They the one that's supposed to teach the people.
Give a warrior a hand. I got a little call for me. Bear with me. You understand? Give me the leaders of this people calls them the earth. You got to go right, you know what I'm saying, to the source of why young men and women are destroyed. There wouldn't be no kid boys if the Christian church, you know what I'm saying, was doing their job.
Right.
You understand? Right. But like the Lord say, those that was called, I'm paraphrasing, called unto the feast, you know what I'm saying, should not taste of the supper. I'm paraphrasing. Somebody get that for me. A word. Tell everybody where you at.
Isaiah chapter 9, verse 6.
9 and 6.
16.
Go ahead.
Also got a video of the kid boys if you want that as well.
Yeah. Let's
Isaiah chapter 9, verse 16.
get that ready.
I can, yeah.
Sir.
Isaiah chapter 9, verse 16.
Go ahead, brother.
For the leaders of this people.
For what?
For the leaders of this people.
Mm-hmm.
Cause them to err.
What is the error? Go ahead.
Error to do better, to do what they're supposed to do.
Get the definition of error, if we could. Let's get the pure definition of it. A warrior.
Error. Be mistaken or incorrect.
Mm-hmm.
Make a mistake.
Mm-hmm.
2. Fail to adhere to proper or accepted standards.
You understand? To do wrong, to go off. So read it from the top again. Uh-huh.
Isaiah chapter 9, verse 16.
Go ahead.
For the leaders of this people, cause them to err.
For the what?
For the leaders of these people, cause them to err.
Everybody understand that, right? The leadership is the issue.
Right.
You understand? That's why it's so important to raise up prophets, because we got to go to war with the leadership of black people. You understand? Before we even get to war with the white man, we got to have what you would call a what? Amongst our own. Every nation in the habit, you know what I'm saying, to achieve success.
The Civil War.
A civil war. America had a civil war. Look at them. Damn near every country had a civil war, didn't they? Where they got to fight amongst their own until when one win, now everybody got to follow the philosophy of the winners.
Right.
Well, when we come out there on the streets, we fighting up against, you know what I'm saying, Christianity, right? Before we even get to the white man, we got to destroy the Christian church amongst blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians.
That's right.
And it's gonna be when we come out there, it's a fatality. You can't be the Christian in the scriptures, man. I don't know what to tell you. You see what I'm saying? You got the scriptures say what? Study thyself to be approved. I'm paraphrasing. You understand? Read on.
And they that are led of them.
And they that are what?
Led of them.
Go ahead.
Are destroyed.
Are what?
Are destroyed.
Everybody understand. They that are led of them are destroyed. So you got the kid boys exist, the different gangs, Bloods, Crips, Vice Lord, all these different things exist because the people who's supposed to be teaching us about morals have failed at the job.
Right.
You understand? What are our children supposed to be learning? Go ahead.
It's like it, sir. They're supposed to be learning their true nationality, history, and these law, statutes, and commandments.
Get it, brother, a hand. That's what they supposed to be learning. They are Israelites, ain't it? That's the only thing that's gonna work for them. Right? Precept. Let's get the video of the kid boys if we could. What is the precept? Train up that child in the way he should go. You understand? And get that fun. We're gonna play a little small video for y'all, the kid boys. It ain't too long, it's going on.
This is about 2.5 minutes.
Yeah, that's perfect. Some issues. Ain't no sweat. Let's if you get it, just we'll come back to it. Excuse me. One second. I shook this damn thing. All right. What I call for? You got it.
On to our big story here at 9. Milwaukee police say they are looking into what they call a disturbing YouTube video about the Kia boys. The video shows teens in Milwaukee recklessly driving a stolen car.
At one point, they tell the camera it's going to be a bloody summer. Cassidy Williams spoke with the man who made the video. Cassidy joins us live in studio now, and you asked the creator why he filmed it.
Tommy Grishevsky, known as Tommy G on YouTube, posted his Kia Boys documentary yesterday. He says he wanted to give the Kia Boys a chance to tell their story, but at least one reckless driving advocate worries it could make other teens want to join them.
Today I'm going boots on the ground, cover a notorious group of kids, the Kia Boys.
In a 16-minute video posted on YouTube, Tommy G spends time with the Kia Boys.
People are running for their life up there, dude.
Several teens showing their typical afternoon.
It is another Tuesday for you.
You know, initially I was kind of disgusted because it seemed to make just a big joke of the whole thing.
Jordan Morales lives in Sherman Park and has been an advocate for safer streets in Milwaukee.
You got some cojones, man, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Morales worries the video makes stealing cars look cool. Earlier this week, police say a Milwaukee man was killed after speeding in a stolen car.
I think it glorifies it. Obviously, the host of that documentary wasn't, he was laughing along with them and making jokes and stuff like that.
Do you worry at all this video maybe glorifies?
You could drop it. You know what I'm saying?
Any
Go ahead, Lamont.
So you think about it. So of course they're looking for the Kia boys. Of course the brothers. You can tell by the video.
Yeah.
They want to arrest them and make sure they punishable for their crimes.
Yeah.
But technically, due to that, the one oppressor that was there interviewing them, in particular, while they were doing the crime, technically he is an accessory to a crime, because he was there at that moment in time. But instead of being arrested or questioned, he's being interviewed and praised.
Yeah, real talk. You know what I'm saying? Get Lamont y'all a hand. And the cat, because I watched a few of the videos. The cat who did shot the documentary. You seen the red car that was driving crazy and all that? Because of the documentary, the cat who was driving the red car, he in jail right now because of the documentary. Wow. You see what I'm saying? Now, once again, you know what I'm saying? We in one hellified condition, man. And listen, we at a time and a place. Now the Lord, He want us to stand up on our feet. Right. He want us to come back to these laws, statutes, and it's time to grow up. We didn't have playtime for the whole time we've been here. Right. We had an excuse, you know what I'm saying? We was following white Jesus, believing in Christmas, believing in Valentine's Day, and none of those things got us to where we need to be. You understand? Right. So let's go. You finish that scripture? What I call for?
Proverbs 22:6, sir.
All right, don't sweat.
I'll lock in. Got it. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 22 and verse 6. Train up a child in the way he should go.
Read it again.
Train up a child in the way he should go.
What does that mean? Train up a child in the way that he should go. Go ahead. Maya, you got it?
Raise your children the right way.
Meaning?
Raise your children under the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High.
You right, but that ain't how I want you to break it down. A warrior.
Continuously instill in them over and over and over. That's how you train something.
Yeah.
Continuously going over.
Yeah, you're what you do for your child's life is you form your child on what you want your child to be. Everybody heard that before, right? Like black men, what do we train our child up to be without the law, statutes, commandments? What does the average black man train his child up to be? Go ahead.
An athlete.
An athlete.
Right.
And because we train them to be athletes, they athletes. Little Damien, he been running the football since he was 5. Now he what? In the NFL. Why? Because he's been trained to be in the NFL. Same thing with a cat who played basketball. You know what I'm saying? Once they see little Timmy that threw 360 dunks, everybody in the neighborhood looks after him. He listen, the white people invited him over for stovetop stuffing. I mean, you know I'm not making this up.
Lamar, you got to look at the professional athletes now. It's like when you look at LeBron James, now it's like you see Bronny and his other son.
Yeah,
they ain't following a different path of being after their own selves.
Yeah,
they following after their fathers.
That's right.
Stephen Curry, D Rose, and so forth. All their sons and all their children are all following after that individual parent.
That's the point.
Pursuing something that they might have wanted to pursue because they were raised in that way.
And listen, they grow up, they be athletes, and really that's all they are. They stand up, salute the flag. They don't even know why they standing up saluting the flag. You understand? They can't think. You got to be able to control how your children think about themselves, how they think about the things around them, how they think about life. You're training your child on what to be. If you don't train your child on what to be, your daughter is going to be at the red light twerking on them headlights. That's what your daughter going to be in the strip club. You don't train your son with these laws, statutes, commandments, your son going to be on the driving up and down the street. How stupid is that? What do you get out of that? Still in the car, not still in the car to go get. They ain't even still in the car to go. You know, back in the day, cats was still a car, take it to the chop shop to get some money.
Right.
Now, and I'm not even saying that was right. But now they just still in. Now it's so crazy. Now they just still in the cars to drive reckless and kill people and kill themselves. A lot of these cats, watch the documentary. They driving so reckless they killing themselves. And they keep doing it. You understand? So now, who in the hell is going to lead these young children? These are young soldiers for us tomorrow. We got race wars coming. If all our young men go to jail and keep dying at an early age, who in the hell is going to protect these children and women? I'd like to know. You understand? So now, I'll tell you who's going to do it. The ISUPK under Commander General. You understand? We gonna step in and make sure our daughters ain't at the red light twerking on the y'all. I keep saying it because that song in my head. So. You understand? We gonna step in, and them kid boys gonna be. You see what the mob is down there to raise up the city of Milwaukee, y'all. To stop the kid boys. He was sent down there especially for that purpose. Everybody understand? Read on.
God. Train up a child in the way he should go. And when he is old.
And when he is what?
And when he is old. He will not depart from it.
Everybody understand? When he is old, meaning when he is a man. When it's always a certain time where your child becomes a man. You understand? When your daughter becomes a woman, right? These things come from the influence that you give them. But because of the Christian church have failed at the goddamn job, the Lord said, give me what the Lord say, he went to the highways and byways, you know what I'm saying, to get the leaders. The Lord, man, the Lord bypassed the goddamn church, you know what I'm saying, and went into the ghetto and got these old UPK roughnecks in here. You understand? Because these preachers don't give only thing a preacher give a damn about is he like a pimp. Only thing he give a damn about is feeding his face. He's an animal. Once he's fed, he don't give a damn who suffers. You understand? You got to be a person that give a damn about more than just yourself. Being in the truth is not about individualism. Or the one that give me the one where say those who was bitten to the feast. You understand? That's who our main enemies is It's these preachers, these religious institutions. What you got there, boy? Tell everybody where you at.
Matthew chapter 22, verse 1. I can get it.
Read, brother.
Matthew chapter 22, verse 1. And Yahweh shall answer and spake unto them again by parable. And said, the kingdom of heaven is like a certain king.
It's like a what?
A certain king. Which made a marriage for his son.
Which made a what?
A marriage for his son.
Read on.
And sent forth his servants to call them that were bidden to the wedding. That they would not come.
Read that again.
And sent forth his servants to call them that were bidden to the wedding. And they would not come.
That's the part. And they would not come. Right. Meaning they called to the wedding. They called to be guests at this wedding, but they would not come. Everybody understand? Read on.
Again, he sent forth other servants, saying, tell them which are bidden, behold, I have prepared my dinner. My oxen and my fatlings are killed, and all.
Give me what I need is those that were bidden to the feast should not taste. That's what I need. Those who were bidden to the feast. It should be in the same joint. Put bidden and feast in your joint. Karaka.
Sir, would it be Luke 14, 23 and 24?
Let's see. Let's check it out. Read. We say Luke what?
14, verse 23 and 24. Sir.
All right. Go ahead, read that.
This is the book of Luke, chapter 14, verse 23. And the Lord said unto the servant, go into the highways and hedges, and compel them to come in, that my house may be filled. 24. For I say unto you, that none of those men which were bidden shall taste of my supper.
Yeah, okay, read verse 20. Yeah, this is one I want right here. Go ahead. Read verse 23 again.
23, Luke 14, 23. And the Lord said unto the servant, go out into the highways and hedges.
Go out to the what?
Highways and hedges.
What is the highways and the hedges? A warrior?
That's the streets, sir.
Yeah, go to the cats, you know what I'm saying, in the ghetto who, you know, people overlook and wouldn't say, man, ain't no way in the world this cat here is no priest to God. But that's who the Lord is calling. These cats right here, the kid boys, that's who gonna be the priests in the kingdom of heaven. You understand? Read.
Come and compel them to come in. That my house may be filled.
That my what?
That my house may be filled.
What does that mean when it said that my house may be filled? What is the Lord talking about? Maya?
Would that be saying so his nation will be, that the nation of Israel will be restored?
Yeah, if you buy a big house with 14 rooms in it, what do you got? Why you got 14 rooms in the house?
Because you want each room filled.
You want all the room because you imagine buying a big house and it's only 3 people in the damn house. You know, what is the purpose? What's the point?
Right.
The Lord's saying, go get these cats here, go to the ghetto and get these cats, you know what I'm saying, that my house may be filled. Right now, the Lord's house ain't filled. Right. You know what I'm saying? The Christian church is not the Lord's house.
That's right.
You understand? Right. What is the Christian church? If it ain't the Lord's house, what is the church then? Go ahead.
Like that's Satan's whorehouse.
Yeah. You ain't even got to go that far.
Right.
It's Satan's house.
Oh, God.
You understand? You got what's the opposite of good? Right? You understand? So if you got the Lord's house, then you got Satan's house.
Oh, God.
Precept. You better look deeply in that phone. There better be some type of magic to jump out there. Y'all looking to the phone. What is the precept of what I'm talking about? If the Christian church is not God's house, what is it? You know, you come on, Warrior. Now you know what precept. Precept.
Like I was gonna say John 8:30.
Who?
John 8:32.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, with your father the devil.
No.
Oh, Salaki.
Go ahead.
The synagogue of Satan.
Nope. You could use that one though. You could use that one. That ain't the one I was thinking about. Karaka.
Like it, sir, would it be Isaiah 5:20?
What that say?
Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil.
You could use that, but that ain't what. Nope. I can't give it to you, Karaka. You my man, but I can't give it to you, man. I want to give it to you, but I can't give it to you. It's in Corinthians. It's in Corinthians. That may help you.
Well,
You got it? Well, I got it, y'all. Tell everybody where you at.
2 Corinthians
Yep.
11 and 14.
There you go. He got it, y'all. Finish Luke 2 and 23 and 24, then we'll go to this one.
Come on,
All
sir.
right.
Luke chapter
Any
14.
questions online? All right. Go ahead.
Chapter 14 and verse 24.
Is it a whole? Is pertaining to this or something else?
Something else.
Okay. Go ahead. Finish that.
For I say unto you that none of those men which were by shall taste of my supper.
Who read it? What verse you at?
24. Sir.
Go ahead. Read it again.
Come. Luke chapter 14, verse 24. For I say unto you that none of those men which were biting shall taste of my supper.
Now, who was biting to the supper? Remember, we just read in the other verse that those who was bidden to the supper, what did they say? Go ahead.
Like, so they didn't come.
They don't want to partake in the Lord's supper.
Right.
They want what Satan got. They don't want to come to the Lord's supper.
Right.
So he said, read that one more time.
Come. For I say unto you
Yep.
that none of those men which were bidden shall taste of my supper.
Who are the men that were bidden originally to the Lord's supper?
It's like, would this be the one who was invited to the supper that didn't come?
Yeah, but who are they today? Who would you say who are the people that's biting today that didn't come? Maya?
Like I said, that would be our leaders and our church heads and politicians.
Get a brother a hand. You understand? The Bible is simplicity, y'all. You understand? The preachers and the pastors, those were the ones they've been the leaders, right?
Right.
But they ain't partaking in the Lord's Supper. The Lord's Supper is what? The kingdom of heaven.
That's right.
They ain't partaking in that because they have not delivered, you know what I'm saying, what the Lord wants, which is his people,
Right.
which is his nation, right? And not just his people in his nation, but us keeping the law, because the Lord don't consider you his nation when you ain't keeping them laws, statutes, commandments.
That's right.
That's what make you. Other than that, you just something that's just to be used and abused. Even though we done came up with all these inventions and all this, who benefits off your inventions? Your oppressor. You ain't benefiting. You don't even get no credit.
Right.
If you don't look up who did these damn inventions, you ain't gonna get the credit for it. The white man let you invent it, then he stepped right in front of the way and said they take pictures and everything like he the one that done it, knowing damn well he ain't done nothing. And it be some niggas sitting there mopping the floor. He the one that came up with the heart surgery.
Right.
He the one that came up, you know what I'm saying, with the light bulb. He the one that started the locomotive. He the one that did this, that, other, and the fourth. He's sweeping and he got to look at this his slave master, get the credit for something that he didn't done.
Right.
Then you look in 2021, you the most hated, degraded, goddammit, demonified person. What's the word I'm looking for? Man, where they talk bad about black men. It's a word.
Demonized.
Demonized. You the most demonized man on the face of the earth, and here you are. You are the reason why America is great.
Right.
But you get none of the credit. You understand? Let's go to what was that? 2 Corinthians. We're gonna wrap this up with this, and then we're gonna get the other question. Kwan got it right. Yeah. 2 Corinthians 11. 11 and what you say?
You want to either start at 13 or 14?
Yeah, that's wild. You said 11 and 13. Go ahead.
2 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 13. God. For such are false apostles, deceitful workers.
They what?
For such are false apostles, deceitful workers.
Everybody understand? These men, Christ told you in the Bible that many false Christs shall arise. Just because a man come preaching Christ, it don't mean that he representing Christ.
Right.
Christ already told you in the Bible to prepare for these things. Read.
Transforming themselves into the apostles of Christ.
They do what?
Transforming themselves into the apostles of Christ.
Everybody understand? Like, listen, man, I ain't never liked the Christian church ever. I hated the smell of it. I hated the structure of it. I never, it's the only time I went, like I told you, is when my mother took us on a few Easters. And even when we got older, she stopped doing that. You see what I'm saying? So I ain't never like walking in no damn church. When most of you brothers is the same way. Why? Because the church wasn't meant for you. You see what I'm saying? What was meant for you is One West. You understand? Under Commander Jenny Hanna. Being around a bunch of roughnecks, you know what I'm saying? Being around a bunch of roughnecks and radical men who are in opposition against white society. We are in opposition. We're fighting against his religion. Remember Jacob and Esau fighting the womb. We meant to fight this man. If you don't fight this man, you're gonna get conquered. I'm not for no conquering. I want to conquer. I want him to we want him to feel the pain that we have felt living under his bootstrap. Everybody understand? Read.
Verse 14.
Go ahead.
And no marvel, for Satan himself.
The Lord say, don't be amazed. Read.
For Satan himself.
For what?
Satan himself.
Read.
Is transformed into an angel of light.
What does that mean? For Satan himself is transformed into an angel of light. Now, what does that mean? Karaka?
Like, sir, is this saying like Satan made you believe that like either way, like follow me, I'm the Lord, I'm Christ.
Yeah.
Like, this is what you should do.
There you get Karaka hand. You understand? That the Satan have transformed himself into an angel of light, meaning he wants you to believe that he's a representation of God. How have he done that? What image could you say? Go ahead.
Like you, sir, Caesar Borgia, aka White Jesus.
Yeah, that image, is that. Listen, imagery is a very strong thing, God. That image is it's the reason why you think how you think.
Right.
It's the reason why women go get abortions, and then they get an abortion on Tuesday, and on Sunday they in church.
Right.
Cats sell drugs all week, and you got drug dealers that go to church faithfully every Sunday. Am I lying? Am I telling you something that you don't know? They go in the church, sell drugs, and meanwhile they making drug sales on their phone while in the damn church, man. They go out and run it down the steps after the damn thing is over, going to go make a sale. And you believe that the Christian church is the house of God? You understand? Read. Is that it?
Yeah.
If that's it, all right, no sweat. We done with that. Give me the question, Kwan.
The question online is coming from Alex. It says, "Like sir, if I may, could Jeremiah chapter 16 and verse 3 through 4, is this speaking specifically about that time, or as long as we keep sinning against the Most High?"
There ain't no sweat. Jeremiah what?
Jeremiah 16 and verse 3.
No sweat. Let's get to it.
got it, sir. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 16, and verse 3.
Damn, this is right into the topic that this is an excellent precept, Bob.
Jeremiah chapter 16, and verse 3. For thus saith the Lord, concerning the son.
Start at verse 1.
Jeremiah chapter 16 and verse 1.
Go ahead, brother.
The word of the Lord came also to me, saying, Thou shalt not take thee a wife.
Thou shalt what?
Thou shalt not take thee a wife. Neither shalt thou have sons or daughters in this place. Verse 3. For thus saith the Lord, concerning the sons and concerning the daughters that are born in this place.
But how could this be? Because in verse 2, the Lord just said you ain't gonna have no wife. You ain't gonna have no sons and daughters in this place. So what is the Lord saying right here? Read verse 2 from the top again.
Jeremiah chapter 16, verse 2.
Now you are, we up that hill, man. Don't me no wave and give me no shalom. We up in it. You already know, first thing in the morning, we up on that hill. I'm be riding up looking for you. As soon as the sun rise. Now go read verse 2.
Jeremiah chapter 16, verse 2.
Go ahead.
Thou shalt not take thee a wife. Neither shalt thou have sons or daughters in this place.
See how the Lord, man, listen, Most High, he talking right now. But verse 3 just said you did have them. So what does verse 2 mean? Put on your, remember your teacher used to tell you in 5th grade, put on your thinking cap, guys. Y'all wouldn't put on no thinking cap. Y'all in class doing this. Putting the spitballs in the straw. Kai used to put the spitballs in the straw. Hit niggas right in the back of the head. Go ahead, roll.
It's like with this reset talking about the spirit. You didn't have your wife and children in the spirit of this place. It was supposed to be the spirit of the Lord. So not in the place of America,
you're almost. You understand? Is you gotta read verse 2 again.
Jeremiah chapter 16, verse 2. Thou shalt not take thee a wife.
Thou shalt not what?
Thou shalt not take thee a wife.
Go ahead.
Neither shalt thou have sons or daughters in this place.
You heard verse 2, right? Read verse 3.
Verse 3. For thus saith the Lord, concerning the sons and concerning the daughters that are born in this place, and concerning their mothers that bear them.
Keep reading.
Come. And concerning their fathers that begat them in this land.
So the Lord just said you wasn't gonna have no wife and you wasn't gonna have no children. But verse 3, then he goes and says, well, concerning these wife and children in this place. Now, to answer the brother's question, this is a scripture that's twofold. You understand? This is pertaining what captivity was Jeremiah in? A warrior? He was in the Babylonian captivity. What is America? A warrior? The daughter of Babylon. Every captivity that your fathers lived in, you living in again. Except this kingdom, America, is Babylon, is Egypt, and what else is it? Rome. Sodom and Gomorrah. You in one kingdom that's really comprised of damn near every kingdom. That's what make this the worst captivity of all, because every captivity your people have been in the past, the Lord say, you know what? I'm just gonna dump you in all of them all over again. Since you didn't love these guys, I'm gonna give them right back to you. This is how the Most High work. So now I need you to tell me, what did this scripture mean? A warrior raising his hand like he know, and he better get it right. Come on, boy.
So like it's at the same day, like in around 7 and 3, he's supposed to take no daughters of the people that's there. The same way here, we're not supposed to mess with other nations.
Nope. Right. I ain't gonna give it to y'all, man. We don't get this one, man. Look, I'm gonna just wrap the class up. We come back tomorrow. Go ahead.
Like, would this be speaking to saying that we would stop taking daughters and stop taking wives and kids? Like, we
no, let's. Nah, y'all. I got to get it to you. Read verse 2. Let's go.
Jeremiah chapter 16 verse 2. Thou shalt not take thee a wife, neither shalt thou have sons or daughters in this place.
Okay, our men in America. Okay, our men in America. Do they have wives? Do we have wives in this kingdom? But what makes a wife? What really makes a wife? Go ahead.
Sex or consummation or
no. Go ahead. The truth. The truth, which means that when you got a wife, is it just because you're having sex with her, or what makes this woman your wife? Y'all done.
Being on one accord.
Being on one accord. It ain't just the sex, you understand? Like that's what makes a woman your wife is her being on one accord with you. You don't believe in eating pork, neither does she. You keep the laws, she keep the laws. Right. Men are married in this kingdom, and she's supposed to be his wife, but who really is she? Yeah, she for the streets. I come on, goddamn. I gotta pull it out of y'all like men got wife, but she ain't a wife. This ain't your wife. You got children, even though you got children, them ain't your children. Whose children are they? Who are they? Y'all done. The white man is running your kids. He the daddy in your house. Your children do what he say, not what you say. Most black men don't give a damn about no goddamn Christmas. Why are you celebrating Christmas? Because the white man wants you to celebrate Christmas. Right. You get overlooked. Go tell that woman you ain't celebrating no Christmas. Her and them kids is gone. Bloop. Oh, I ain't going through this here. The minute I came into the truth, I told my woman at the time, who was my woman at the time, I'm not selling no birthdays. You understand? Nigga, the next day, my shit was on the porch.
Oh, God.
You think, I'm telling you, it was on the porch, boxed up nice. And I'm sitting on the porch like, where's water? Which way did I go? I ain't really sure. You see what I'm saying? All because I stood up against the so-called white man. We in a fight. We fighting. We got to fight this devil here through philosophy. Everybody understand? Because we know what I'm saying, we haven't chose to fight this devil. Look at the predicament that you're in now. Now the monkeypox is here. You see what I'm saying? So you don't have a wife here. A lot of you brothers, she's your wife by name. She for the street. Not only she, and when I say she for the streets, man, your wife ain't even your wife, man. She fucking everybody at the job. Nigga, that ain't your woman. She having sex with everybody at the job, and she making sure she obey what the white man say. That's right. She got pork all in the freezer, shrimp, crab, and lobster all in the damn freezer. That ain't your woman. Now that's what the Lord say. You ain't gonna have no wife in this place. What makes a woman a wife is a woman that obeys her man. That's right. What makes having children that obey their father. Everybody understand? Read. Verse 3.
It's the book of Jeremiah, chapter 16, and verse 3.
Go ahead.
For thus saith the Lord, concerning the sons and concerning the daughters that are born in this place, and concerning their mothers that bear them, and concerning their fathers that begat them in this land.
Read.
Verse 4.
Go ahead.
They shall die of grievous death.
They shall what?
They shall die of grievous death.
What is a grievous death? A warrior?
And 16 years old, shot.
Yeah, in the head. Right. The whole first of all, ain't no 16-year-old supposed to be dying that young. Right. That's a grievous. You know how grievous that is to a family? You understand? Or a person dying, and look at how Whitney Houston died. Right. She was the world's greatest singer, right? But look at how the greatest singer died in the tub, you know what I'm saying, from a drug overdose. But yet, where was she raised at? In the church. You see what I'm saying? I don't even understand how people don't see how the church is. Man, the hell with the Christian church.
That's right.
I wish some Jehovah, send them bitches to, excuse my language, send them Jehovah Witness bitches to my door. It'd take 5 minutes before they be walking back to their goddamn car. And I'm gonna give them a verbal ass whooping that they have never received. Right. And I'm gonna did them how I told them back in the day, go get your reverend. And then guess what? They brought the reverend back. I don't know if I told you the story. I told they had some 10 ways and such. Told them to go get their reverend. My guy, listen, the reverend and another cat was at my door the very next day. I looked at the people. Oh, okay. We got this is what I want here. Yeah, I wasn't even in the truth. I was just a maniac at this time. I went and bought me a Bible, and I just thought I was like a lot of these cats in the world. They think they in the truth. Right. You see what I'm saying? Now, of course, all the precepts that I had learned was from the UPK. And man, listen, man, I was out there cutting them cats up. They tried to touch me. I said, man, don't touch me, man. They said, oh, yeah, man, don't touch me, man. You stop teaching them goddamn niggas. I cussed their ass out all the way till they got back in their goddamn car. And I was still, as my partners in the world who I came up, they used to laugh like this nigga they went crazy, man. There's no way a cat acting like this could be a preacher. Right. Anyway, reading on.
Jeremiah chapter 16 verse 4. Mm-hmm. They shall die of grievous death. Yeah, grievous death is dying from AIDS, all these different diseases that if all we had to do is this is what the scriptures say. This is the book of life. Right. All you got to do is obey what's in here. Everything. You understand? You want to live? This is what you listen to. The Lord said, tell you, seek out thy physician. You go on the internet, hear some dummy say, man, don't take them vaccinations, they gonna kill you. Right. Now you in there battling with your woman over the vaccination because she's scrolling up and down Facebook and on YouTube. And now I can't make this shit up. You see what I'm saying? Now your woman who have never took any classes on to be a physician, now she telling you what medicines work and what don't. Oh God. You see what I'm saying? Well, I'm gonna listen to what the doctor say to do. This is what I'm gonna do. The doctor tell me I shouldn't take it, I ain't gonna take it. Right. The doctor tell me I need to lose weight, guess what? I'm gonna lose weight. Everybody understand? The instructions is all in here. All you got to do is just follow them. It'd be hard for you to follow because it's always Satan in your ear and telling you to be. Satan, let me tell you something. The number one thing in this truth, Satan gonna always be trying to come to you for you to be that old rotten nigga who you were before you came in here. Oh, and believe me, you were rotten. Everybody who leave the truth, they think they leave the UPK and they're gonna go back into the world and live a glorious life. You understand? They get on the internet talking shit about the school. Right. But I thought if you live in a glorious life, what are you worried about little old ISUPK for? Right. Oh God. Go ahead.
Same way Jim Muhammad said, if you stop, the moment you stop growing in the truth is the moment you start dying.
That's the point. Don't ever think you in here and you didn't reach a pinnacle. Now all of a sudden you big bag so and so. Every day you grow. Every day you learn. It's called being humble. I don't give a damn how much power and authority you get up in here. Man, you're supposed to remain humble. Right? You get power over men. It's a beautiful thing. You ain't over the men to be they goddamn taskmaster. Right. These men don't belong to you. Y'all don't belong to me. Y'all not Captain Marvel's Squad. I mean, you belong to Christ. You Christ men. These ain't your motherfucking men. Excuse my language. You understand? You remember that before you try to abuse anybody in here. Right. Everybody understand? Oh, these men don't belong to you. Read.
Jeremiah 16 and verse 4. They shall die of grievous death.
They shall what?
They shall die of grievous death.
Yeah, and we die of grievous deaths. Read.
They shall not be lamented.
Somebody else pick it up. This brother working the computer. Somebody else pick up where he left off. Damn, y'all gonna make the man work the computer and read? Damn. Go ahead.
Book of Jeremiah, chapter 16 and verse 4.
Go ahead.
They shall die of grievous death. They shall not be lamented.
They shall what?
They shall not be lamented.
What does that mean? Lamented. Lamented. Go ahead.
So like you said, mourn.
The Lord say nobody gonna mourn for you. You see what I'm saying? Man, listen, look up them things that happened, you know what I'm saying, to the all our people dying in them race riots. See what I'm saying? Really, they was a riot is when two forms of people fighting each other. That ain't a riot, it was a massacre.
Right.
Well, black people just getting killed. What they do? Build mass graves, dump 100 bodies in the grave, dump them, put them over there, and nobody is even mourning these people, man. You think your slave master gonna mourn you?
Right.
You understand? Nobody even give a damn about the young men and women that died. And who, man, come on now. Read.
Neither shall they be buried.
Neither shall they what?
Shall they be buried.
Man, you ain't even getting a proper burial. You see what I'm saying? Lord, this the Lord talking here. You know what I'm saying? Not only you gonna die, nobody gonna grieve for you, meaning nobody gonna give a damn about you, right? You so worried about trying to love these other nations out, and they kicking dust in your face, huh? Y'all done?
What's so heavy about what you're bringing out of one is it's just like on the news. They barely even say anything about 5 people got killed out west, 10 people got shot out south.
Yeah.
On to other news. It was the dog is in the tree. Look at the video of the dog in the tree.
Yeah. Let one of them die. You gonna know his name. You gonna know who he was. You know all this gonna be played out on the news. You don't even know it. Television and radio has programmed you to be the person who you was before you came in the truth. You think that you the way to y'all because that's who you want to be. No, the white man programs you on the way to be. You understand? Through music, these songs get once again. Our kids can tell you all the rap lyrics in the world. All you hear is songs about brothers sleeping with other men and women. And if you listen to that every day in your youth, you're gonna do it. That's what you being taught. You ain't got no daddy at home. You don't have no family structure. Your mother at work all goddamn day. Really, you just raising yourself. Your mother at work, you out there selling crack. She come home, now you acting like you don't sell crack. Meanwhile, you terrorizing the whole block. Come home, hey, mama. Y'all dying laughing because that's who he was in the world. A gremlin, nigga was a gremlin. He's Officer 5,000 in UBK, give him a hand. You know what I'm saying? But at one point in time, he was a gremlin. Come right home, take the rocks and everything, money, shove it right. Hey, mama, you want me to help you with the groceries? Go ahead, Kawan.
So if I may, then they be the main ones. That's where when they end up getting shot and killed in the streets, they mother be on CNN News talking about my baby was an angel.
Yeah.
At all the terrorism that he did to his own people in the streets.
Man, listen, it's a few things that you're a mechanic, and you know cars, the warrior know cars. It's a few, no matter how big and beautiful a car is, it's a few mechanisms in the car that you can't touch or the car won't work. Right. It's the same way with blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. You destroy the family structure, you're gonna have neighborhoods that's out of control. Right. That's just about as you said. The family structure is not to be touched. Right. That's why the Lord, everything in the Bible is about what? Family, right. Mother, father, son, daughter, marriage. These things is what matters. Yeah, everybody understand? Where we at? Read.
God. But they shall be as dung upon the face of the earth.
What is dung? A what?
Fertilizer.
Yeah. Manure, otherwise known as shit.
Right.
Yeah. You know you that, don't you? What the black woman say about a black man?
Like so he ain't shit.
Yeah. Now use the word they use.
Like say he's not dumb.
No, that ain't the word. It's the N word. You got to use the N word first.
Oh, Salaki, sir.
Niggas ain't shit.
Get Kawan the hand. See, my y'all trying to be. He trying to be all nice, man. You can't be nice as a prophet. Now you got to say exactly what it is.
No, God.
That nigga ain't shit.
No,
that's what that ain't. Here you are supposed to be the rightful ruler on. Do you know where you come from?
Right.
They said when they went to go send King Solomon, Nigga, his damn guards, she thought the guards was kings. These the men guarding the door.
Right.
So they tell you, what do they tell you about something? We come from a royal bloodline. Right. So what the Lord tell you, Deuteronomy? The other nation's supposed to look to you for guidance.
Right.
This whole earth is out of sync and off its axis because the white man is the devil that the Bible speaks.
That's right.
That's why you got monkeypox. That's why you got coronavirus. And guess what? The Lord gonna bring more. The Lord told you, every plague that I brought in Egypt, I'm gonna bring it right back. And the Lord plagued the hell out of the Egyptians until they had to let you go. Right. So you know worse things are coming. This place is on its way out. That's right. Because if the Lord don't pull you out of America, you'll be wiped out in this place. Go to the prison. Go visit all the prisons in America so you can see how many of your brethren is locked up in the prison with no direction, sitting up in a goddamn cell for 23 hours a day in a 5x7 cell, smaller than that office. Right. And you wonder why when they get out, they out of their mind. Let you go sit up in a cell for 23 hours a day. And listen, now while they in that cell, nigga, what you think the AC is on? Yeah, hell, you in hell. Lamar?
Like, just to go about bring out a scripture you were talking about, how what we got now is the same thing that in Egypt. Yeah. And the prison thing. I could just bring out this one scripture.
Come on with it.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 27. Got that, Akin?
Whoa.
Deuteronomy chapter 28.
Let me get that with you.
Come on.
Go ahead, brother.
Come on, sir. Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 27. The Lord will smite thee with the botch of Egypt.
With the what?
With the botch of Egypt.
What is a botch? Who knows what a botch is? It's another word for a botch. The damn boils, them things you see, the monkeypox, that's what a botch is. Read.
And with the emerods. And with the scab.
Go ahead.
And with the itch.
And with the what?
With the itch.
Yeah. I ain't got to tell you about that. You somewhere scratching like a dog. You got the itch. What you want me to tell you? Huh? Read.
Whereof thou canst not be healed.
Which what?
Whereof thou canst not be healed.
Everybody understands that. The Lord brings diseases that you cannot heal. Read.
Come. The Lord shall smite thee with madness.
With what?
With madness.
That's self-explanatory. Read.
And blindness.
And what?
And blindness.
What does that mean? Mayad?
Sir, you won't be able to see the truth. You won't be able to see the truth right in front of
you. Yeah, you walking around, and you hear what the Lord say. Here you are with eyes, you seeing, but you still blind. That's a hell of a predicament there. You understand? You see that this man, the white man been I think the white man been the devil's shit our whole time here. I think all the race rising and that didn't happen and brothers that got hung, but yet you still got leaders talking about one day little white girls and little black boys is gonna hold hands. Meanwhile, the black boys was getting hung for holding hands with white girls. Nigga, what are you talking about? Why you think that you got pictures of brothers hanging from trees? Because some white girl said so-and-so raped. Right. Even the Hispanics, there's a so-called tribe of Isupk, so-called Mexican. They was getting hung. They got a sign I seen. It said no Mexicans, no niggas, and no dogs in this restaurant. You see what I'm saying? This is what but yet you still trying to love and join these people here now. One of us get killed right now. The parent gonna be on the news talking about, yeah, I forgive him. Right. Show you how much the devil is. The white man gonna ask you. You think he gonna avoid the question? You would think they would try to avoid that question about forgiveness. No, they want to see where you at with it. Am I lying? What's one of the first questions they ask? Do you forgive him? This is a cop that shot your son 75 times. Heard they say, do you forgive them? Yes. I got it. What they tell you? I got it. Where the hell that in the Bible?
Right.
Go on.
So, like I said, if I made the Buffalo shooting that happened a few months ago over at that supermarket, they actually interviewed a sister, and she said out of her own mouth, I have to forgive this man because I'm a Christian.
See the problem?
God.
Go ahead.
So I was just gonna say, when my little cousin got killed, like this was about 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Some crackhead that burnt the house down or whatever. But WGN came to my cousin and was like, "Hey, if you give us an interview, a wholehearted interview, we'll make sure we'll run you all day just so you can be able to get like a GoFundMe.
Yeah.
So you can be able to pay for the funeral. I know it's hard for you to pay for the funeral. So as long as you make it look like it's you heartfelt and you know what I'm saying, that and you put it on our news station, we'll make sure that you got the money to pay for your funeral." So he was saying that even though like we get killed in the streets, the white man still trying to find a way to put their paw on our calamity.
Damn right. Then get a brother hand. Was that it? Okay. Go ahead. Go on.
Sorry, so if we got time, I actually got an article based on the monkeypox in the United States as far as how 54% of the cases is coming from Black and Hispanic men in America.
Yeah, read that. Read that.
Right now, sir?
Yeah, go ahead.
This is from CNN. Monkeypox is disproportionately affecting the Black and Hispanic people. The CDC's breakdown shows.
Read that again.
Monkeypox is disproportionately affecting the Black and Hispanic people.
Why is the monkeypox disproportionately affecting Blacks and Hispanics? Precept. Y'all ain't think I would ask y'all to pull these many precepts. A warrior.
Romans 1:27.
What that say? Read that.
Romans chapter 1, verse 27. I started 26. Sorry, 25, sir. Romans chapter 1, verse 25.
Go ahead.
Who changed the truth of God into a lie?
Nope. Now listen to the question. Why is it that Blacks and Hispanics and Native American Indians, we number one in all diseases and everything negative you could think of? Why are we number one? Y'all are down. Precept.
Psalms 147:19.
That's what I want, brother. Go ahead and read that. That's what this is your answer for when somebody asks, why are we number one? Read that one more time, Kawan.
Monkeypox is disproportionately.
You know what disproportionately means, right? This is nowhere near even. This is disproportionate. You understand? Read.
Monkeypox is disproportionately affecting the Black and Hispanic people.
Why is it disproportionately affecting us? We don't let the precepts out. A warrior.
This be one. Amos 3.
Oh, that's definitely one. You too late now, though, old warrior. You went off. Now you want to pull it in. Yeah. Ain't talking about. That's what. Go ahead, y'all done.
Psalms chapter 147:19. Got it, Akim?
Go ahead.
He showeth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel.
Yeah, y'all study trying to make this Bible. The Christian church says that this is a book for everyone. All people. That's God's people. We all bleed red. But that ain't what we just read right here. Read that one more time.
God. He showeth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel.
Unto who?
Unto Israel.
That's what he didn't do. That's what the Bible says. Read.
He had not dealt so with any nation.
He have what?
He have not dealt so with any nation.
I mean, that's crystal clear. When you show that to a Christian, what they can say? What Bible you reading? That don't say that in my Bible. They be having the new John Taylor, Mr. Williams Bible.
Right.
Lamar?
If I could, it's like right after that, We'd have to go to 2 Maccabees 7:32.
No swear. Y'all got all these. I'm coming to you on these precepts. Hold on, warrior. Goddamn, man. A warrior just don't give a damn. Nigga could be right into his top. I think. No, it's all good. Go ahead.
And as for his judgments.
And as for his what?
As for his judgments.
Where?
They have not known them.
They have what?
They have not known them.
I mean, so this cut everybody out except the children of Israel. So we better find out who are the children of Israel. You understand any more on that? Or that's the meat? Now let's go to what a warrior got. Go ahead.
Amos, chapter 3, verse 1.
Come on with it.
I can get it. Hear this word that the Lord has spoken against you, O children of Israel.
The Lord is speaking against somebody? Read.
Against the whole family.
Against the what?
The whole family.
Not part of the tribes, but the whole family. Read.
Which I brought up from the land of Egypt.
Everybody understand that, don't they? Read.
Saying, you only have I known of all the families of the earth.
You what?
You only have I known of all the families of the earth.
That's a hardcore there. That's why we say the God of the Bible is the nigga God. Because he said he ain't even know, even though he created these other people, to say when you create all people and you say I only know these people, that means you don't even give a damn about these other people. Huh? That means you are God specifically for these people. Read.
Therefore, I will punish you for all your iniquity.
The Lord said, you going what?
I will punish you for all your iniquity.
Read what you got, Kawan.
Monkeypox is disproportionately affecting the Black and Hispanic people. The CDC breakdown shows.
You see that? You know the CDC is the top medical information center of the planet. And this ain't the only thing that's disproportionate. Guess what else disproportionate? AIDS, cancer. Guess what else you disproportionate? Prison.
Right.
No father in it. Why are you disproportionate in every goddamn thing? I just would like to know. Now, how you been here all this time, 400 something years, and you've been disproportionate forever, and nobody even came and told you why.
Right.
That's why we say we got big up to Commander Johnny Yohana, and I actually came. Because had that brother not held on to the truth, I'd be dead by now, I'm sure. Most of y'all be, I know you'd be dead. Y'all be dead, but I know for sure. The rest of y'all might be living, but that now I'm just joking. Yeah, everybody understand? Without this brother holding on to this truth, we wouldn't have no understanding, man. Understanding is everything.
Right.
Finish what you got, a warrior.
That's it, sir.
All right, Lamont, hold on. Y'all done?
It's a lot, yes, sir. And also on top of that, to say that we lead into anything and they classify us as the minority.
And you're the minority, which means it's extra. It ain't like we on an even playing scale. Guess what else you're number one in? Abortion, murder. Your women are walking around thinking that abortion is not murder.
Right.
This is my body. I can do what the hell I want to do it. You know, if a woman tell you that, what makes you think she gonna listen to you?
Yeah, right.
They'll be looking at you like, please. I'm going to this abortion clinic in the morning. I don't give a damn what you're talking about. You see what I'm saying? This is the same woman when a lot of brothers getting with these women and think this is, this woman is loyal. Man, the feds bust right in, and he over his friend's house right now at 1700 Madison Road. I could take you right over there to go get it. Right. I ain't telling you that you don't know. Nigga, your mama telling on you. Oh, yeah, that's him. Yeah. Now, come on. How your mama go? I know you doing wrong, but how your mama gonna tell on you on live TV like that? Yeah, that's him. I can tell by the hood. Let the police find the man on. Anyway, man, let's go. Come on, man. A lot of you black women, you know y'all wrong, man. You to kick the daddy out the house Your son became a criminal, and when now you ready to go point him out to the police, he go do life in prison because you the one pointing him out.
Right.
But first you kick the daddy out, you kicked his lifeline out, what would cause him to go in the right direction. He become a criminal, and then you go tell on him so he can get life.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
Like, come on now, that is insane. And what you think the reason why she tell on her son? You really own to something if you know this. Why would a mother trick on her son to have him get life in prison? It's real simple.
Because he didn't give her that money.
Get a brother ahead. I didn't think y'all would get it. Your mother gonna trick on y'all because you didn't give her none of the crack. Like she asked you for 5 rocks before you left out. You told her, I'm tired of giving you these rocks. And now when the police come, she gonna turn you in because you ain't giving them rocks, or you didn't give her no money, or you left the back door open. I keep telling him that I told him to keep leaving the back door open. Come on, man. You gotta know black people, man. We just living in filth. Come on now.
All I was gonna say is when it comes to the monkeypox, of course the LGBTQ and all the other letter community, they take a big hand in the spread, of course.
Yeah, they real quiet though. They've been I noticed they've been real quiet lately. I ain't seen no remember they had the flags and they, the rainbow flags, they dancing up and down the street, playing Prince and Village People, Rick James, right. All these cats that was homosexuals, they just was having a good time. Now, no, you don't even hear nobody now. Everybody's at the doctor's office. Right. And the doctor is telling them, man, you're getting this monkeypox, man, because you're gay. Stop being gay, all right? Right. Come on. This is very draining. Of course, you're teaching the word of the Lord is very draining. In a minute, I'm telling you, I got about 2 more years left of this, and I'm retired. I'm gonna call how to ask me for early retirement. Now, more than likely, he gonna tell me, but I'm going to try, y'all, because this is very difficult. Go ahead.
I was going to say, of course, monkeypox, of course, is a blood-borne disease.
Yeah.
So that means it has to be transmitted either through needles or sexual contact.
Yeah. Namely a man ramming up another man's behind.
Right.
That's how AIDS gets spread now, the monkeypox. Go ahead.
So, of course, majority of brothers, we don't have to read the scripture or whatever the case may be, but it's the same. We use the same precepts that we would use for monkeypox.
Yeah. That
we would use for AIDS.
That's right.
Leviticus 20 and 13.
Yeah.
And so forth.
Romans 1 and 27.
Right. So, camp coming up on Saturday over here.
That's right.
Milwaukee, same thing. Of course, talk about the Kia boys, whatever the case may be. But make sure that the homosexuality and monkeypox go hand in hand.
Damn right.
Fabulous.
Yeah, get a brother hand. And with that, I'm gonna pass the class over to Precinct Officer Karakar.